I'm gonna post a clip of this and I'm gonna regret it. Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Lilley. I am a singer, songwriter, and poet. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I wanted to create a video I wish I had when I first started taking songwriting and performing seriously. It's hard to get started when you are a new singer-songwriter or a new poet or a new performer just in general. I'm really lucky and privileged that I got the chance to study music in school and study performing and do all of that stuff, but even with all of that training and stuff, it was still really hard to kind of dip my feet into creating my own music, creating my own platform, and trying to engage the audience with something that belonged to me. So if you are also somebody at the beginning of their journey as a songwriter, a singer, a poet, any kind of performer really, I think this video will be really helpful for you. So this is 5 things I wish I knew when I was starting my songwriting journey. But before we do that, this video is sponsored by my Bandcamp page. Bandcamp is a great place to support the artists that you love directly. So yes, you can stream us on Spotify and stream us on Apple Music, but you also can support us directly on platforms like Bandcamp. So if you go to the link in my description right now, you'll be able to go to my Bandcamp page where you can see all of the music and poetry that I've released, as well as exclusive merchandise that's only available on my Bandcamp. So go down to the link in the description, click that link, and consider supporting me there. You can follow me on Bandcamp, or you can purchase a song or a book. All of that is down in the description. Let's get into the video. The first thing, as a performer, you need to suck. And here's what I mean. You're not gonna be amazing as soon as you jump in. You're gonna be terrible. As a matter of fact, some of the first songs I've written, I don't know where they are because I got rid of them, but I was 12 and they were horrendous. I didn't live any life. I didn't have anything to pull lyrics from. But even my poetry, I'm gonna post a clip of this and I'm gonna regret it.
Because I'm not yours. I'm not yours no matter what vowels you change in my name. Every decision I make is mated with my race. I race away from my stereotypes only to see that I'm just typecast into running from the police. And no, this isn't just another black poem.
It was bad. There's a clip from Adventure Time that I'm going to drop right here.
Dude, sucking at something is the first step towards being sort of good at something.
Yeah, so you need to suck before you don't suck. And as you continue being terrible at what you're doing, you'll slowly but surely start to get some of those skills that you need in order to become better.
Tell him God and I spoke often. He said I was fearfully and wonderfully made. That he don't like ugly, but he don't make ugly. Thus, ain't nothing about this body, this skin, this black, this melanin that he would call ugly.
I've learned so much from my bad poems and my bad songs that make my stuff now so much better. And I'm not even there yet. I still suck at a lot of stuff, but I'm really glad that I've seen the progress over the course of the last few months. So number 1, you need to suck before you don't suck. Number 2 is don't be a lone wolf. At the very beginning of the songwriting or performing journey, there are going to be some things that only you can do. Only you can write your poem the way that you write your poem. Only you can write your song the way that you write your song. And you might not play an instrument, so what are you going to do then? Or you may get blinded when you're going to edit a piece or edit a song and you need a second opinion. Or if you're somebody who's like me and you're terrible at organization and business and anything that's boring, you need somebody to help you with that. Because I can't tell you how many musicians, artists, poets, all of that, how many people have failed because they tried to put everything on their back, but the weight was too great. That was a bar. Where's my pencil? While there are things that you can do only by yourself, that's your thing, there will also always be people around you who can provide insight, mentorship, and yes, even provide the services that you need. So number 2, don't be a lone wolf. Number 3, no one is gonna love your music as much as you do. And this goes for music, poetry, art, your food. No one is gonna love it as much as you do. Here's what I mean. You've put so much work into writing that poem. You've put so much work into writing that song that by the time you get to the end of it, now you have this deep emotional connection to a song that's 3 minutes and 30 seconds long, right? And I don't know if this has ever happened to you. If you've ever played your song for someone and you wanted to get their reaction and you're sitting there and you're just waiting for them to give you their reaction and they're just like, what? Oh no, it's good, it's good, it's good. And that's it. Your music is important, your voice deserves to be heard, but no one's gonna love your music as much as you do. So take the time to love your music. Hi there, Chris on a walk here. I don't think I explained that point very well. Here's what I mean. No one is gonna love your music as much as you. So if you just put it out there and you know you created something amazing that you have this deep personal connection to, people are not just gonna listen to it or engage with it just because it's out there. You gotta let people know how special and how important you think it is. Because your voice is important, that means that the song or the poem is important. And if the song and the poem is important, it deserves to be promoted and it deserves to be shared and it deserves to get a story behind it. So that's what I meant. And there's a car. All right, bye. Number 4, practice an instrument. I grew up playing instruments. I grew up playing the piano and I picked up the guitar, and then my wife had a bass, so I just brought the bass home, and then I played drums. All of that to say, I play a bunch of instruments, and I'm really privileged that I'm able to play these instruments. When I say learn how to play an instrument, especially something like piano, it's actually so that you can understand what you're creating, what you're writing. There's so much that happens in music theory that's really useful for you to know. Not everything in music theory, like you don't need to know every single thing from music theory in order to write a song or write music or write poetry even, but it is great to have an idea of what you would like to achieve or where you want the song to go, or have ideas about the actual theory of the song, or even changing the key. All of those things are important. If you know your scales and you know your notes, then you're able to engage with your song so much more and on a deeper level. Now, I bet you're wondering, if you're somebody who's watching this and you're a poet, why should I learn how to play an instrument? I think about how often poems turn into music, so maybe that will happen for you. Number 4, practice an instrument. Number 5 is actually a really big one. Number 5 is have inspiration, but sound like you. You, person watching this, you are not Taylor Swift, you are not Usher, you are not PJ Morton, you are you. Use your voice. I'm not saying to discard all of the people that have influenced you when it comes to your writing. When I look at the song Truth Is, that song was inspired by a guitarist by the name of Sean Angus Watson. I don't sound like Sean Angus Watson. I sound like Chris. I have another song in the discard pile. It was inspired by John Mayer's Gravity, but it sounded too much like it. I was trying to sound like John Mayer. If you try and sound like John Mayer, who's going to sound like you? We need your voice. So have inspiration, pull from different areas, the things that inspire you to create, absolutely do that. And we need your voice. So that's my short list of 5 things I wish I knew as a beginning singer-songwriter or poet. Comment below, what is some advice that you wish that you got when you were starting writing, performing, cooking, plumbing, whatever it might be. What's some advice you wish you got when you started doing your thing? Definitely drop that in the comments below. Go ahead and like and subscribe. And yeah, I love y'all. Let's keep being honest together. See y'all later. Bye.